Welcome back to another edition of Litter Media Live for this May 20th of 2026. It is a Wednesday, and I am your host, Aaron Glandon. Dan Ramey is on assignment this morning. He is helping out with, I think it's Pickaway Ross's commencement ceremony. I can't remember the exact details, but I think that's what his assignment is. Don't quote me on that. Let's take a look at the forecast for you this morning. With a chance of showers throughout the day on Wednesday, especially in the evening hours. Sunshine will return on Thursday with a high of 71 degrees, and we'll see clouds and a chance of rain again on Friday, with temperatures remaining in the low 70s. When we come back, we'll take a look at news followed by sports in this state and history, all up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you're in need of any of these services, just click on this ad where you see it on littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their website to learn more, which is accuratehvac.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Make sure for beneficial news that you can use, you check out our website, littermedia.com. It has everything that we ever do right there on one page. We have articles that we post to our website. To the homepage, we have links to our social media sites, including X, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and Litter Media Radio. And you'll also see right there on the homepage the previous two interviews that we had this morning. We talked with Gene Betts about the Feast of the Flowering Moon, which is coming up this weekend. And then we talked to Tiffany Baldwin about Chillicothe Brewfest 2026. Yesterday, we had a visit with Terressa Reep with America 250 Ross County. Their next big event is June 13th and the 14th at Adena Mansion and Gardens for a revolutionary family experience.
10 to 4 on Saturday, 12 to 5 on Sunday. And we're going to have about 50 American Revolutionary era reenactors on hand that day. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are true to the cause. I mean, handmade clothing, beautifully crafted in the same way that it was crafted in the 1700s.
And likely staying in character.
Oh, they stay in character. They absolutely do. You will see every kind of craftsman from that era. There'll be surveyors, and there'll be people cooking, a blacksmith, a rope maker. There's just going to be a lot of really great demonstrations. We also are very happy to have the Brigade of the American Revolution Northwestern section. They're going to be there, and they will have a schedule of events. And there will be drill musters, there will be shooting of muskets, there will just be all kinds of demonstrations.
This event is free. Reep added there are many more events ahead, including the dedication of a revolutionary monument this July 4th in Veterans Park, an America 250 picnic at Adena Mansion and Gardens July 18th, and special events each month through December. You can find the full interview with Terressa on our YouTube channel. The 2026 Pigway Ross Career and Technology Center Student of the Year is Haylee Hilton, who's in the Culinary Arts program. Hilton, a senior from Southeastern High School, will speak during the Career Passport ceremony tomorrow evening at VA Memorial Stadium. Just over 400 students will receive their career passports tomorrow night at the ceremony scheduled for 6:30 p.m. You can read more about Hilton in the story at littermedia.com. Last week, our Dan Ramey was at Pike County Career and Technology Center for their annual signing day. He spoke with Mike Carter, the job placement coordinator, about the event.
The importance of this day, not only is it a culmination of their high school careers, but it's the start of a new future for them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, and that's what we're celebrating today. It's their, most of them have worked on job placement all year. They've got a relationship with these employers, and this is just signing with them, telling them that you've got a future here, and hopefully they stay there a long time.
You've been here. You were here many years ago. You've seen a class after class after class. How special is it to these kids?
Oh, it's unbelievable to know. We have so many kids that graduate and they don't know where they're headed. They don't know what they want to do. Do they want to go to college? Do they want to go to work somewhere? And to know that you're walking out the door with your job, with this in hand, it's just a huge head start.
What does this event mean to employers?
Well, everybody knows right now they're scrambling. It's hard to find skilled employees, and that's why we're in business. That's why our programs, we have many of them already full for next year, is they are tickled to death to get these employers. It's a great partnership. We need them, but they also need us, and we want to be their source for good employees.
What kind of an employee are employers getting who have been trained here?
Oh, top notch. We talked during the ceremony. These are the best of the best. We trust them, and we've sent them out to represent us. The teachers have recommended them. They're getting the best Pike County has to offer. We're very proud of them. With all these employers, they do more for our school than what we could ever say in words. Our school, I can tell you 100% would not be the same if it wasn't for the great students that the parents trust us with and the employers that we have.
You can view that full report on our YouTube channel later today. CarFit is a free 20-minute program that helps older adults make sure their vehicle is properly adjusted for them, and it's coming to the Fayette County Community Health Fair on Saturday, June the 6th. CarFit is simply a one-on-one check with a trained technician to make sure your seat, mirrors, steering wheel, and seatbelt are set up to keep you as safe and comfortable as possible behind the wheel. Appointments are highly recommended as they will be given priority over those who drive up without an appointment. Checks are free and take about 20 minutes. You can call 614-645-2104 to schedule. The Wings of Hope Camp P-Town Summer Program will get a boost this year with a $5,000 donation from the Southern Ohio Cleanup Company. The summer outreach program promotes positive values, drug-free lives, and overall health and wellness to help everyone reach their full potential. This donation will help the program pay facility fees for the 3-month program. And finally, Ohio University Chillicothe invites area high school juniors, seniors, and recent grads to learn about the nursing profession at the Bobcat Nursing Camp on Friday, June 26th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This engaging one-day camp will offer a unique and interactive career exploration experience. Participants will engage in hands-on activities designed to teach and practice specific nursing skills, tour nursing simulation labs and the campus, meet nursing faculty, and gain experience that will enhance their resumes and scholarship applications. There's no cost to participate in the Bobcat nursing camp, and lunch will be provided. To find more information and a link to register, you can check out our story at littermedia.com. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports, followed by This Date in History, all up ahead on this Wednesday edition of Litter Media Live.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Now time for a look at sports, and we begin as always with our Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. Among the softball winners yesterday advancing to district finals are Taze Valley, Southeastern, Lucasville Valley, and Fairfield. A heartbreaking D4 loss for Logan Elm in the continuation of their tie game with Gallia Academy for Monday. Gallia scored 2 runs in the ninth for a 14-12 victory and the right to play Waverly in the championship game on Friday. On the schedule for today in the D3, Chillicothe and Unyota will play at 4 p.m. at Logan High School. Marietta and Sheridan will follow at 6 p.m. At Ohio University D5 games, SVC champ Piketon faces Portsmouth at 4 p.m. and Adena plays Ironton at 6 p.m. Division 6 games at Unyota at 4 p.m. Eastern Pikes plays Manchester, and Lynchburg Clay faces Portsmouth West at 6 p.m. In baseball district quarterfinals in the D4, Logan Elm beat Vinton County, Washington stopped Waverly 3-1, and Circleville beat Westfall with Gallia Academy and McLean also earning wins. In the D6, Paint Valley edged Adena 3-1, Southeastern shut out Belpre 12-0, and you can find more on the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard at littermedia.com. Waverly's Carson Nybert won the Southeast District Singles Championship in boys tennis yesterday at Ohio University as well. Will Nowak is the new men's basketball coach at Ohio Christian University. Nowak has been an assistant coach for the Malone and Finley basketball programs. He also replaces Ron Miller, who left the Trailblazers in March to take the helm of the men's basketball program at Rio Grande University. Congratulations. Adena High School has a new athletic director. David Mack takes over after the retirement of Paul Thomas. Mack most recently was the Circleville boys tennis coach. In the major leagues last night, the Reds earned a 4-1 win over the Phillies. They'll wrap up the series in Philadelphia this afternoon. The Guardians beat the Tigers 4-3 for their 4th straight win. Game 3 of the 4-game set is tonight in Detroit. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, they let a 22-point lead slip away as the Knicks rallied to force overtime, and then New York scored, and the final score was 115-104 to take Game 1. Dan wrote that weird. I apologize. Right now in the Western Conference semifinals, the San Antonio Spurs lead Oklahoma City 1-0. That's a look at sports. When we come back, I'll tell you all about this date in history as well as our national days. All up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane, custom tank colors, and wraps. Find out how a propane tank can be beautiful at litterpropane.com.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Now that's one fast mower. Take command of your lawn with Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
This date in history today takes us back to 1862. U.S. President Abraham Lincoln signs into law the Homestead Act to provide cheap land for the settlement of the American West. And 38 years later, 80 million acres of land were settled. That's a lot of land. We'll tell you about our national days today. Be a Millionaire Day, International Red Sneakers Day, Pick Strawberries Day, Quiche Lorraine Day, Rescue Dog Day, Streaming Day, Sugar Bee Apple Day, and Juice Slush Day. That's a look at our program for this May 20th. For Dan Ramey, I'm Aaron Glandon. We'll see you again on another edition of Litter Media Live tomorrow at 11.